Edubuahin. There's this agenda. Edubuahin in the team, no. Almost per se, almost 30. Now, agenda on person almost certain to say they want to malign the Attorney General. They want to discredit the Attorney General. Senebeya, when the Attorney General comes out to speak on this educhum issue, no, every time they go to court and Attorney General tries to brief the nation, no, they are trying everything possible to make sure say on minor a team, no, we will not trust the Attorney General. Until the moment they trust for the Attorney General, no, echo form pay. Whatever the Attorney General will touch or do, no, we will not have his support, or he will not have our support. Until what they are trying to do is say, Edubuahin winning the legal team attaching the no. They want to make sure say, sir, respect no any belief na Ghana for your war Attorney General no. They want to try and split it. Now, because they need the public sympathy. Now, before you can get public sympathy, the opponent now within the air contoquano, you need to discredit the opponent. Now, Atta any sankofo who say, so omukase omni Attorney General no age na court boot for boot, fact to factor. And yeah, they be more than 5 months. Edubuahin will be jailed. Now, what they want to do now, and they say, they want to malign the Attorney General. Some good anima say. Say, sa confidence na Ghana for your Attorney General. Some we free ho. Now, the moment to make you sa confidence they free ho no, then the Attorney General becomes like Assembly of Kebiano in Kuta weight. Then it makes them rather look like they are the credible ones. And it's a West study. Every time psychologically, on say case or court, every time be in any country or in any case, the prosecutor so on it obiko court. Now accused the prosecutor every court pia. So we study every time no. Any pana accused no, the lawyers no, they psychologically they want the cameras to see that things are going on well in the courtroom. It's a psychological thing. So what study Obia Edena court biano, especially when the Attorney General takes somebody to court. Somewhere exit court number bar. The Attorney General's body language is the same all the time. Because the Attorney General is not supposed to show anything like he's upset, he's happy, he's excited about something. The Attorney General needs to be seen as an Attorney General who is basically prosecuting, who is basically doing his job. Now, what the accused normally do, then they say, when they exit court, they want the people watching them to believe, say, our body language in actually say they are doing good in court. But so we study story now, Kodura, you will see, say, at the end of the day, the accused, majority of the time, they are put in jail. Now, it's psychological. And what they do, and they say, so I'm here, sana, utifina, or show moi. Or say, hey, and then they do a lawyer and P and all sister power. They say, Kyea, I do a case. Attorney General Attorney General is not fighting an individual. Attorney General is the nation's lawyer. In the Attorney General he's not supposed to be smiling. He's not supposed to be showing any emotions. Attorney General is supposed to tell you what happened in court and walk. Because the Attorney General has a lot of dockets on his table. And yet Edubuahin case on the table. So it is not about Edubuahin's case. Say he is a fancy Attorney General. Say they're not Godfrey Dame. What Godfrey Dame used to do was that he would call his own media. He will tell them to wait for him. He will come out of the court and do politics. Until the moment these people who have been accused, they know that their back is on the wall. No? What they do is, when they exit court, they make you or they create the impression, say, they are doing well in court. Because one, when they create that impression, Emawa will show said the Attorney General is not doing anything. And that is what Edubuahin or the lawyer Atta, that is the game they are playing. And unfortunately, they have some people too who are helping them in the media space to do that to the Attorney General's office. Now, you're sorry, Attorney General's office has not lost any evidence in ongoing Edubuahin trial. And yet, the Deputy Attorney General and the case also with Shrimsai, or say, Omatitin Sembi say, Edubuahin and the lawyers say, document Attorney General say, or they bought the case, mobile, a prosecute Edubuahin, no, a year. Edubuahin lawyers, any Edubuahin call for be in the media space near Edubuahin Ankasa say documents no pages in Kwabe 86 Sahira. When they say something is missing, what does it mean? Yeka say bibi ayira. Na say yeka say I don't say bibi kuta obi. Na yeka say ade we ayira. Na so osaka say ade we I don't want you to know what is in it. Are they the same thing? Say me kuta card and I say spa card say etwi. Na so busam say e dey ne kuta we na me ka say me mfa nkyere wa. Does it mean card ne dam ntemu no ayira? Now let's go listen to Edubuahin lawyers. Maybe I'm a chama debia ekoso Ghana. These are the lawyers of Edubuahin. Mr. S, Mr. P. All right.
And thank you so much for staying with us. To some other story, counsel to embattle former National Signals Bureau boss, Governor Edubuahin, lawyer Samuel Atta has taken on the Deputy Attorney General, Justice Ramsai, insisting that the AG failed to disclose over 80 pages of the Signals Bureau's account details in court. There has been public assertion that a key evidence in the trial of Edubuahin has got missing at the Attorney General's department. But the Deputy AG, in a statement, refuted the claim, insisting all relevant documents have been filed in court. Here are excerpts of his statement.
The Deputy AG, Justice Ramsai, in a post on his X account said the Attorney General's office has not lost any evidence regarding the ongoing Republic versus Edubuahin criminal trial. He then goes ahead to list the various documents they have filed on the matter as of June 18, which includes evidence of contract for sale, bank wire transfer records, bank account statements, company registration documents, property ownership records and purchase receipts, Interpol stolen vehicle records, a flowchart of the money movement through what he describes as a complex web of bank accounts, and testimonies of our 3 witnesses. All that of these documents have also been served on all the accused persons, and so it is not true that any of the documents have gone missing. The Deputy AG says before the legal vacation on July 31, the first 3 witnesses had been cross-examined by lawyers of the 3 of the 4 accused, which means that lawyer of the last accused is yet to do that cross-examination. But he is hopeful that they will return to continue when the legal vacation is over by the middle of October.
But reacting to the AG's response, the lawyer Atta refuted his position, insisting that there were at least 80 pages missing from the account details.
Whether we are entitled, that is what the law says. It's a constitutional requirement. Article 19, fair trial. The fair trial requirement is that you shouldn't withhold information which should aid the innocence of the accused person.
Right.
Because the Attorney General is not a persecutor. An Attorney General is supposed to hold the scales of justice even. And when the evidence should inure to the benefit of the accused persons, the Attorney General is bound by law to divulge it to the court. And in fact, it is unprofessional for an Attorney General to withhold exculpatory evidence from the court.
I am quite curious to know, do you have any idea what exact document is alleged to have gone missing in this case?
Oh, in the first instance, the Attorney General withheld, about 83 pages of a bank statement that the Attorney General has filed before the court. So you could see a deficit of evidence by what the Attorney General filed before the court. So we call for the difference. Now, where is the rest of the pages relating to the bank statement you filed? And the judge blocked it. The judge didn't want them to bring it. This is where we are. As a fact, these are all facts if you have journalists following this story. And that's why we've appealed the decision of the judge. And the judge should not block evidence that the accused persons require to prepare their defense. And even use those pieces of evidence to cross-examine the witnesses.
Now, Wati Attachia, he is the lawyer for Edubuahin. So what tiene kasemwa or you sue brofubi or you sue withheld and disclose. The reporting, from the beginning of the reporting, they said the Attorney General failed to disclose. Attachia Nkasa statement in his interview, or said the Attorney General has withheld some documents. Now, as a journalist, I'm a Tehano. from what Atta just said in that interview. They're not all can say. Attorney General FIA document be. Na sa document no, ni nyina ka document a yedi ebua ni nipa no e court. Na sa document ni bi no sebio e was say Attorney General no e de ma omoso na omoso hwem e say a document a eno so ebeboa omoso momo yi nsem no a ni nyina ka process no ho a e was say boa. Na sa nkrata no sa Attorney General pese o de be kire omo na so momu say nkrata we bi no eni sa nkrata ni mu a omubu ofu judge no every say na nka say judge no she Attorney General say sankrata no de omu pese omuhu. Where in this does it justify say Attorney General document no file no ayera? Where? Why should a journalist or anybody sit on radio and say Attorney General document or submitting or court no the documents are missing? Because there's a difference between you withholding the document, you not disclosing the document, and the document be missing. It is some time, you see, there are some things we do. In Kofoe, they want to what Atta and ni team no person we say. They want to malign the Attorney General good anima say to the point say bedroom baby no after omaka say what trust Attorney General no mamu jinindi, and they are misquoting, misplacing, misspelling, and they are deliberately defining facts wrongly. Uti Atta interview na or the man joy for na. There was nowhere in the interview Atta concretely say the documents are missing. Atta feels from his part on any councils, no, and now on any legal team, feel say the Attorney General is withheld. He withheld some documents. He doesn't want to disclose them. There are so many reasons why maybe the Attorney General feels at this moment, I don't want to disclose. Maybe there is another person who is willing and ready to give more documents that will make his case, those particular documents, more solid. So, for all you know, even there might be somebody involved in the case who is pleading or bargaining to provide more to support that part of the document. The Attorney General has a strategy. You, the accused lawyer, you have your strategy. All that you have to do is to let the court know. Because I don't think, say, I am rapampi, say, document be, the person is withheld now, or the person withholds the document. You cannot find a law to get the person to release the document. That does not mean the documents are missing. So you attach here tomorrow, you decide to go to court, and some of the documents that you have filed, you decide to hold on to it. The Attorney General knows the processes he can use through the court to get you to release those documents. That does not mean those papers that you are holding back, or those documents you are holding back, those documents are missing. So why would anybody sit, or why would anyone go on TV and say or report that the Attorney General's documents are or filing 86 pages or something? There's a difference between missing and you not disclosing, or you holding on to a document. You see, and that is what the media sometimes, I am a because say we are not helping the system. Until the court comes out to tell us, say, these documents are missing. Nobody in Ghana today can say a document in this trial is missing. The Attorney General might have his own strategy. He might decide to hold some documents. He might decide to delay something because maybe he's waiting for something. So if I don't add this document, I know that I can slow down the process and get what I need to make sure my case is clean cut. It could be a strategy of the Attorney General. So how can people just go out there and start screaming and making it look like, say, documents in a good table so, and it will be far a crime so and it will Attorney General office and it will court war and also start documenting free move, because no, it's not. This is not cantata. This is not comedy. This is law.